Alright guys, we have a lot of news to go over here. So pretty much, I honestly probably should have recorded this video last night and uploaded it this morning, but it's okay because honestly, I think it's better now because if I record it now, I have way more info. So yeah. So if anybody doesn't know, I will explain the backstory. I will explain it from, I wouldn't say from my POV because I'm not involved, but in the proper logic, I'll explain it for you guys, okay? So, pretty much, a little bit ago, Driving Empire partnered with Vortex. Throughout this video, I say Vortex, I meant Voldex. Just letting you guys know before you guys go in the comments, so, yeah. And they worked together on Driving Empire. In the past few updates, like houses, I think, just some really cool updates that Driving Empire fans have loved, were made by Vortex. And Vortex decided to just drop off a Driving Empire and sell it to Vortex. So they did. And Vortex continues to be working on the game like they have been since before they bought it. And well, they added this crate system. And pretty much the crate system is just a menu on the corner of the screen right there. You click it and you can buy some crates for some pretty overpriced prices, but it's not that big of a deal because you can just buy some crates if you want to get some cool cars. But just so you know, this is just a feature that was added that nobody has to do. It's not even Game Pass. Like, you don't need a Game Pass for it. You don't have to do it, you know? This is just a feature that was added, and you could do it if you want, but if you don't, you could just continue playing the game like normally, buying cars when you want to and stuff, and, well, yeah. Doesn't that story sound pretty good? You know, sounds pretty normal, right? Well, we're continuing the story here. So, since this update came out, there have been kids complaining, saying that the game is unplayable, saying that they can't play the game anymore, and that these crates are stupid. So, what they've been doing is messaging IRL, like real-life car companies, saying that the game has been using their brand without permission. Now, these people can be like, some of these kids are Greenville players, fans of Greenville. They just hate Driving Empire. So they decided to email these companies explaining that this Roblox game is using it without their permission. Some of these companies did reach back, and they're going to address it. And, well, to avoid to avoid legal issues, normally, you would just delete it from the game before you got in trouble. And, well, that's what Greenville did. Not involved Driving Empire at all, but some of these Greenville diehard fans just ruined the game for themselves by, I honestly could say, snitching. But technically, the games are, I don't want to say capitalizing, but I could, off of these vehicles without their permission. Well, it's not that big of a deal because, like, I don't know, people make 3D models all the time, you know, and no one says anything. My point is, these kids ruined it for themselves, and now it's ruined for all of us for a petty thing. For a petty reason. Not a petty thing, a petty reason. The said petty thing is the loot boxes, but really, it's not that big of a deal. You don't have to touch them if you don't want to. That's like saying GTA as a whole sucks because they added the Diamond Casino. Now I can't do anything. Now like, that's what these kids are saying about Driving Empire. We're in Driving Empire. Let's go inside here, you know? As you can see, going inside here, buy cars here. You can still buy a car. Still buy every car in the game. Every car in the game we can still buy. As you can see, we could win a car right here. And yeah, it's a collectible car. As you can see, you can spend money on the crates like this, as you can see. And we just got a McLaren. I already have that McLaren, so you know it's okay. But yeah, as you can see here, I got 50k back pretty much. The premium crate you can also spend 600 Robux on. This is my garage. I've gotten from the crates. I have a pretty hefty garage now, right? I got Mark 5 Supra here. I got a pretty sweet. Has 2000. Drink on track here. Get 2. We have 42. Right. We have E36 right there. And we also have we also have the 350 R, I believe. And then also have right there. And we also have this spacer. Really this thing out for now. It's pretty fast to see. But anyway, one of the main things I got from this was this Lucid Air. It's pretty sick, honestly. As you can see, we got an interior here, and the 0 to 60 is no time. Oh my goodness! As you can see, very fast the Lucid Air here. As you can see, oh my goodness, dude. I have a car collection now from this crate, and it's pretty cool, man. So, yeah. But anyway, my point here is the game is still playable. It's completely playable. It's got a nice map, as you can see right here. Suburban area here, countryside right here. There's some mountains in the back. There's a bridge. The map is obviously not fully loaded in for me, but my point is, this is still a playable game. It's fun. I played it yesterday. I was racing people in my new fastest car. that I have so far. This thing, it's freaking fast as junk, as you can see. I'm already almost at 200 miles an hour. It's freaking fast, okay? And my point here is I'm being Ferraris here, and I'm having the time of my life in this Lucid Air. The game is completely playable. Completely playable. I don't mind this map. I think it's better than like a UD map. That is Driving Empire, and I just wanted to show some proof that the game is still playable. So yeah, well, let's get back to Greenville. Jailbreak has had loot boxes since almost the release of the game. The jail game, Jailbreak, the prison game. No one's had an issue with it. They're pretty overpriced, like Driving Empire, but no one's had an issue with it. You can gift loot boxes, of course. Now, if Driving Empire added that, would they be sad? Like, just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, but pretty much, I'm gonna give some info now on just some information on the consequences of these actions that the kids have been doing. Because first of all, a lot of people are going around being like, Driving Empire ruined the car community in Roblox. They made all the cars go away. But it's the community. It's not the game. It's the community. They think this big company bought Driving Empire and ruined it. But really, this is the same company that's been working on Driving Empire for a really long time. Not a really long time, but like longer than you could remember. But anyway, it's the community. The community is ruining the car community for Roblox here. They are removing the cars themselves by emailing. It's not Driving Empire. No, it's definitely not Borges. But yeah, that's my point. So anyway, in a cause of this, Greenville, the smart devs they are, removed this as a precaution. According to Hunter, as a precaution, which is exactly what they did with the Lambos and why they're not in game right now. It's precaution. And well, honestly, according to a Driving Empire dev, technically, if everything goes smoothly, these cars honestly could actually come back to the game. But that's just a theory. It is something that they said, but it's just a theory. So I don't want to put anything out there. Lambos are still not in game yet. Besides Lambos, the other confirmed removed brand that has been the only other one at the time of recording it, at least, is Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg is now out of the game. You cannot go to the dealership and buy a Koenigsegg. And now we can do this by going filters, high to low. As you can see, no Koenigsegg. No Koenigsegg. Nope, 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 nope. And these are in the millions, right? Yeah, no. So, no Lambos too. As you can see, no Lambos, at least yet. They may be added back, honestly. I'm not sure. But I think they removed from Roblox as a whole. So, I doubt it. My point is, Lambo owners are actually refunded. So they can't drive their cars. But Koenigsegg owners, which if I time this correctly, hopefully a Koenigsegg owner should appear in game in a second here. Nobody is here. So as you can see, whenever the sky clears up here, Koenigsegg still in game, as you can see. And well, as you can see right here, it's legit. So I'm just letting this guy know I'm recording. But yeah, this is the Koenigsegg, and thanks to nobody, XXKPGXX89. If you would like to follow him on the Roblox, hit him up. Give him a follow on Roblox. But yeah, shout out to nobody for lending me the Koenigsegg for some of this video at least. So yeah, just like Lambo, they may refund these. I'm not sure yet, but for now they're not refunded yet. So this may be the last drive I ever taken a Koenigsegg in GB. As you can see, this is the Koenigsegg Regera. Oh, I'm about to make this guy crash because I'm going this fast. Slow it down a little bit. Oh, the air brakes. Oh my goodness. Oh my! So this guy also actually has the Jumeirah, as you can see right here. Pretty nice. Wow. Gosh, this thing's nice. I've never driven the Jumeirah actually, so this may be the last time I'll ever drive it. But this thing's just as fast as the Regera. I may want to slow down here. 252. Goodness gracious, dude. Woo! My brakes are... Oh. They could have not been hotter, dude. I've never seen Greenville brakes that hot before. I wonder if I can get them hot again here. And brake. It's like full on glowing, dude. Jeez, dude. They're still glowing. Along with these emails, pretty much framing the games, there's been other emails as well. Fake emails. Allegedly from car companies, saying that they need to remove them from the game. These are fake emails that kids are typing. It's just, I'll get onto it. So, pretty much, probably one of the most realistic car companies you expect to remove from the game. Ferrari. They're very strict, especially recently. Cease and desist. Very common for Ferrari to give out. They give out like candy, There is a suspected email which I will put on screen right now, where, as you can see, it says a bunch of Italian, and as you can see, it's not very grammar-like. It's interesting for sure. If you look at the sentence in the middle, it says something along the lines of, if the models are not removed within 7, and then in the parentheses, it says the word 7. So pretty much what they're trying to say here is, we at Ferrari demand that the use of our cars and their branded material cease immediately. And they blah, 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 blah. They're talking about it's a violation of their privacy in the property, blah, blah, blah. Even though they're in these other driving games, blah, blah, blah. If the models are not removed, further legal action will be taken, blah, 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 blah. Before we actually crack this, let's just think of some common sense real quick. So this email screenshot came from someone at Greenville. Not a dev, just a player. Not a dev. We're trying to understand here that Ferrari sent an email to a player of GV telling them to remove the cars from the game, when that's not how that works. And they know that's not how that works. The point here is, one of the higher ups at Ferrari allegedly wrote this email. And as you can see, the header is in English. The email's in Italian. Before you guys get offended here, I'm not being any offensive at all towards Italians. I'm just saying, who writes an email in Italian with the header in English? And if we look at a few interviews here, I'll put some clips on screen now, so I'll be right back.
It is because of them, because of the partner, because of the client, that we have been able to reach. In terms of order book for our company, it was strong, and it keeps going even stronger. To detect the free fall, it helps to keep the data safe. They are used in smartphones.
As you can see in those interviews, he's speaking English. He's speaking fluent English. And now, to an English email that was sent to him, he wouldn't reply in Italian. No one does that. And we know no one does that. And there's so many grammar mistakes in there. The 7th thing that I brought up was not proper grammar at all. It's informal, is what I'm trying to say here. So, it's a fake email, and for anyone seeing that around, speaking of rumors going around, which may be true because it was said by a GV dev, undisclosed, but I will just say that, they were mentioning that Porsche and Audi are likely going to be chill with this. They're not going to remove them from the game. As you can see, Porsche's still in the game. But my point here is they should be fine. And yeah, we also are assuming that Audi may say the same thing since they're sister companies. But yet again, Audi does own Lamborghini, and they decided to leave. So, yeah. And honestly, I'm not even going to mention this. I mean, I will, but I'm not going to say it as a full thing. I'm only going to mention this as an alleged theory. According to Dogon, honestly, probably the last person I would believe when it comes to this. But I'm going to take his word. He says, I might have good news regarding all GM brands as a whole staying in GV. And, well, I asked him, and, well, he didn't tell me anything. He's refusing to tell me what it was. So, you know, that's great. Anyway, there may be suspicion that there are other brands that are gone too. I'm not sure. I'm not going to mention any specific ones. But, yeah. But just letting you know, guys, if any more brands get removed, it's all precautionary. If there's actual legal action being taken, I will let you guys know in a video soon. Eventually. But for now, this is it, really. So all these removals are not 100%. They won't be gone 100% forever, probably. Not 100% though, but they could be gone. I'm just not sure how long. So again, these are just precautionary measures that all these games are taking, and I think it's very intelligent of them. You know, it saves them money. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to have to say here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to provide as much info as I could, providing that Driving Empire is not in the wrong for this. It is the community that has caused all of this, you little snitches. So yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.